Alright guys, the moment many of you were waiting for has finally arrived. Today the SCG-007S special hand begins, starting what it's about to be a mythical rush to get one of the best cards ever given through special hands, and not only to lock it, but also to gold max it. As usual, it's obvious to mention that there will be some catches along the way, because such a great card it's not meant to be super easy to gold max and then be unlocked just like that, so today I will deep into it. So let's have a look. If we open the special hand, we can see that it's basically like the Pagani Thonda Air special hand, but in this case the timings are certainly fortunate, given the fact that this Clickenhaus 007S appeared just a few days after the 24 hours of Le Mans, which is interesting to say the least. Now, focusing back into this hand, the main catch you guys will have to face is that this card takes 249 blueprints and 16 epic import parts to be maxed out, as well, of course, of slightly over 32 million credits, which is not as much as what the Ultima RS took back at the first special hand event, but it's still a quite decent amount to reach in case you are starting from 0 stars. Another obstacle present on this special hand is the time, because this SCG-07S special hand lasts for 6 days, which is less than the previous hands, making it harder for anyone who is not ready to max out this card in terms of credits. On the other hand, however, this hand has some advantages, like for example the packs available on the stage 5, where you can get, as you could see, 2 epic import parts of this card instead of the usual 1 epic per pack that we can see on the 6th stage. I'm pretty sure that this is a bug or some kind of error and that Gameloft will eventually fix it, but as far as I'm editing this video, the epics are still around, so if you have the chance to play the 5th stage, go for it, since it will take you way less to get all the epics required to gold the 07S, and that's quite nice, I have to say. As usual, you all guys must expect the drops within the first stages of this special hand to be quite bad, like all the other special hands before this one, since we already talked about that and nothing good comes easily in this game. So as everyone knows, the only way of getting rid of the bad drop rates is to keep playing until you are able to play the next stage, and thus make your way to the upper stages where the drops are fairly better. I will be finally golding and maxing my 007S thanks to this special hand, since I only needed a few epic import parts to achieve the full performance of the card, but I would like to mention one last thing before starting the part of this card performance on multiplayer. Don't spend your tokens on the SCG-007S packs available in the store, since it's not worth it and you can spend the tokens on ticket refills instead in order to get more blueprints. This being said, it's time to have a look at how good the SCG-007S is on multiplayer. You know, there is a Ghost livestream season going on right now, but Gameloft decided to bring back league mixing, so it's completely impossible to record any decent races there with the SCG, a card that, despite it doesn't have a bad top speed, can't be compared to the top speeds of the A-Class Kings or over. That's why I will be doing a few laps on the current season Finale MP2, which is basically classic, but with a few cars instead of the mess MP1 is right now. On these races we can basically appreciate the strongest stat on this car, the acceleration. With Overclock, this car has an acceleration value of over 90 points, which is absolutely insane and probably one of the best from the entire game. And if we have a look at all the other stats, this car is pretty solid, with a top speed of 370 km per hour, a really nice handling and drift radius that holds speed quite nicely, even on somewhat sharp corners, and a nitro efficiency that is not really bad, but honestly I wouldn't call it good. But that doesn't really matter, since this car accelerates so fast that the red nitro pretty much does the job if you don't have a shockwave ready. It's agile, it's fast, and in general I have to admit that after the Ultima RS, this Clickenhaus is probably the best card Gameloft ever gave to everyone for free through this kind of special hands, and I would even risk to say that it's probably one of the best cards ever given for free to the entire community, which, being realistic here, it's a nice detail from Gameloft, leaving the fact that, of course, you have to grind a ton in order to get all the blueprints, credits and epic import parts. So in general, I would definitely recommend for you all guys to go for this special hand no matter what. So get the time limited events pass if you feel like you will need more tickets, or waste tokens on ticket refills in order to keep up with the pace, but one way or another just try to load this Clickenhaus, because I can assure you all guys that it's 100% worth it. But now it's your turn guys. What are your plans for this SCG-007S special hand? From which start are you starting the grind, and most importantly, do you have all the credits required to unlock this beast? Make sure to let me know in the comment section, drop your like and subscribe in order to not miss absolutely anything about Asphalt 9. I will see you really soon as usual with much more content. Goodbye guys.